What's up, everybody? Ron P from WiseGuyBets coming to you with some NBA picks from the first day of the NBA season. We have two games on the slate: Golden State versus LA Lakers in the late game, Brooklyn versus Milwaukee in the first game. We're going to take a look at some players that I like in GPP tournaments, that's guaranteed prize pool tournaments. And we're going to look at them in draft dashboard, and we're going to optimize a lineup at the end. What I've done prior to this, I went through and eliminate players who I do not like for the night, which would take a little time. So any players you see over here with the red X are the players I do not like for the night. I've done that at each position. So let's go ahead and get right into it. One of the main players I like for the night is Stephen Curry. He is determined to have a good season from what I see so far. He's scoring 40 in the preseason. There you can tell the Golden State are serious. They're trying to get everything down early and get off to a good start. What I'm going to do is I'm going to choose probably about two players' positions that I like so we can optimize our lineups the best. Another player I like at point guard tonight is Russell Westbrook. I think he will do everything to make his presence felt tonight in his first game as a Laker. He's going to be playing on heart, guts, and just doing what Russ does. Another player I like at the point guard position is Patty Mills. I like Patty. He's going to be coming off the bench, I think, but I think Patty is going to contribute a lot more since Kyrie is out for the Brooklyn Nets. And in basketball, you do have a lot of players who can be chosen at point guard and shooting guard. This is DraftKings we're looking at, and at small forward and power forward, and sometimes at power forward and center. So let's look at the shooting guard position. At shooting guard, I like James Harden to be a beast all year long. Not only is he looking at for a contract extension, he's just a scorer, period. But he will be their scorer/facilitator. That's what he does best, and I like James Harden tonight. Another person I like at the shooting guard position is Jordan Poole for the Golden State Warriors, who's been playing awesome in the preseason. I think he's cheap, but the numbers just haven't reflected. I think he's going to have a very good early season until Clay comes back. So Jordan Poole is another person I like at the shooting guard position. Let's look at the small forward position. At small forward, you got your usual suspects: Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Chris Middleton, Andre Wiggins, Otto Porter Jr., who's a new addition to the Lakers. To the Golden State. Grayson Allen, who is now with Milwaukee, Kent Bazemore, who is now with the Lakers, and the Andre Bembry, who's with Brooklyn, but he's on my list for not to select for the night. I'm not sure how Brooklyn is going to use him. I'm going to eat one on this one. If he has a good night, it's just somebody I didn't choose. But Bembry is someone I'm not going to have on my list for the night. So who do I like at power forward? Of course, I think Durant's going to have a great night. LeBron usually starts off a little slow. Someone I like who can get for 7,200 is Chris Middleton, and also Andrew Wiggins against the Lakers for 6,200. Okay, so that is the small forward position. Now let's look at the power forward position. At power forward, you got the Greek Freak, who's the most expensive person on that slate at 10,000. Durant, of course, again, who's at 9,900. LeBron, Anthony Davis, Carmelo Anthony, Draymond Green, Blake Griffin, Otto Porter Jr. Who do I like here? I like Draymond Green. I think the Golden State's going to do everything they can do to get back to normal. So I expect the players to play, and you're going to see your superstars perform as superstars. So let's look at the center position. At the center position, of course, you can choose the Greek Freak, Anthony Davis, Marcus Aldridge, Draymond Green, Brook Lopez, Blake Griffin, Dwight Howard. Two players I like here. I like Dwight Howard coming off the bench, and I like Brook Lopez. So out of the players I've chosen for point guard, shooting guard, small forward, and power forward, and center, I've basically selected 8 players that I want to watch for the night. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead over here to the lineup optimizer, And we're going to optimize the lineup with those 8 players. And the first lineup that pops up is James Harden at point guard, Patty Mills at 2 guard, Chris Middleton at 3 guard, at the small forward, Draymond at the power forward, Dwight Howard at the center, Russell Westbrook at guard, another guard position, Carmelo at the forward, Jordan Poole's at the utility. I'm not really feeling the Dwight Howard at my starting center position, so I'm going to upgrade that to Brook Lopez, and I'm going to regenerate this lineup. And that gives me Patty Mills at the point guard, James Harden at the shooting guard, Andrew Wiggins at 3, Carmelo Anthony at 4, Brook at the 5 position. Wes is one of my other guards, Chris Middleton as another guard, and Dwight Howard, as my utility person. Let's look at what happens if we upgrade this one position with let's go. I really want Draymond in my lineup for the night. Let's put Draymond at the center position. Let's regenerate again, see what happens. Put Draymond at center. You get Patty at the point guard, James Harden at 2, Andrew Wiggins at 3, Draymond at the 4, Lopez at the 5, Russell is my other guard, and Chris Middleton is my forward, and Dwight Howard is my utility. Actually, I like the way that looks. I think this salary is adding up to $52,600. And we need to keep it at 50,000. So let's look at where we can downgrade at and still be very competitive. We could go down to Carmelo here at 3,900. We're keeping the main core of Harden, Draymond, Russ. But I want to keep Middleton. So let's look at other places we can make a change at. I want to keep Harden. Let's look at the small forward position. Bazemore for the Lakers. Maybe. Not sure about that. So here's what a possible lineup may look like for tonight. I made a few more changes. Point guard, I got Patty Mills. Shooting guard, I got James Harden. Small forward, I got Bruce Brown. Power forward, I got Carmelo Anthony. Center, I got LaMarcus Aldridge. Guard, I got Russell Westbrook. At forward, I got Chris Middleton. At the utility position, I got Stephen Curry. To win these GPPs, some of your lower price players are going to have to come through. So, for example, Patty, Bruce, Carmelo, LaMarcus, somebody's going to have a great night. I need a few of them to have a great night for this lineup to come through. But even especially on a 2-game slate like this, a lot of people are going to have the same lineups. So you're hoping that some of the lower price players can come through. So that is a possible lineup for tonight in DraftKings GPP. So if my picks help you, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so far. But until the next video, peace.